Hey guys, we're starting. I have a helper today. Just gonna get a good, once we start, I'll get a better camera angle on everything. Let me know in the live chat if you're here, where you're from. All right.
Want me to help them?
I think we're good. Just want to have all the bowls ready.
Okay.
And we'll start in a second. We're making summer themed macarons.
Hooray!
So I asked Isla, this is Isla, if you didn't know, what kind of designs, and she helped plan the designs out. So we made templates, and when you make a template, I sent them to those who were part of the VIP status. I sent the strawberry one to everyone on my newsletter as well. But when you make templates, you just have to kind of plan out what colors you're gonna do in advance, and then the size of your tips. Those two things you have to prep before you start your meringue, and then you're like worried about it deflating.
Lime.
So lime. I thought maybe limey green. So
Can you show them what it's going to
sure. So I prepped because I have different size tips for everything. Hi Teresa. Normal size tip for patterns. Great question. I change it up depending on the template, obviously. So this time I have about a Wilton 12 and a Wilton 10. Those two I'm oscillating between because I have some tips. Hi Amy. I have a tip on the ice cream cone that I want a smaller tip for, and a little tip on the strawberry, the green on the strawberry. Let me show you this. Ooh, you have to be super careful just because those spill everywhere. So like the watermelon, right? This has a little bit of a tip, and then I'll put green here. So that's gonna be a small. So I have a 10, a Wilton 10 for that, a Wilton 12 for up top, the pink or pinkish red.
And then strawberry. Are you doing strawberry next?
Yeah, strawberry. We'll do the same colors as the watermelon. So for the green detail, it's not gonna be as pointed as this, Penny, quiet, as this design, because it's small. We don't want the tips to be super pointed and then get darker in color. So we'll just do like a little design with our smaller tip, and use our toothpick or a scribe to help this design a little bit. But we want a small tip for that detail. So again, it's gonna be, I think it's 6 millimeters or a Wilton 10 is the equivalent. And then for the ice cream cone.
And the ice cream on the top, we are going to do this
Turquoise.
and the brown, the tannish.
Yeah, it's true brown, but we'll use a little bit to get a tan color for the cone. And then we can even like do a little design if we want after the fact with markers. And Isla wanted the ice cream to be blue, cotton candy. So we're gonna do blue and tan. And they said, good job. So that's the design for that. I also pulled out some sprinkles. If we want to put sprinkles on our ice cream cones, we can decide a la minute. And for the watermelon, I have black sesame seeds. They said you're adorable. So these black sesame seeds are extremely small. You could try to like just sprinkle them on and have them semi-uniform, or you can just draw black afterwards for the seed look. Yeah, and black sesame seeds taste really good too. So that's why I like using those. I have white sesame seeds as well, which the seedless watermelon, they look white. So you could use white, but I wanted the just like classic cartoon look, which is a black seed. So we'll try some of those. If it's way too tedious to sort of position those, we'll just skip it and use our black marker at the end.
We also have some of these extra colors if we need them. So we have this another blue, and I'm pretty sure for the cone we might need. For the cone we might need some more of this like tannish color for it. So I think we got that one. We got the reddish. Rose pink for that, for the watermelon and the strawberry. We also got another American color.
Americolor, mint green.
Mint green.
So these are just to showcase different styles. So we'll do some
mixing.
Mixing. Yeah, we'll do some gel paste colors and some powder just to show the difference, because in this video it will be a very focused on splitting your batter and doing 4 different colors in one. And again, when you do designs like this, you want to kind of figure out, I don't do any math per se, I just kind of look at my template and say, oh, I'm going to need a little bit more red because I'm going to be doing the watermelon body and the strawberry body. So red's going to be a fairly big portion of my batter. Then the blue and the cone will take the blue and the brown won't be as much, and green will just be some detail. So green will be the smallest amount of batter. So that's just kind of how I just think of the colors we're doing. You want to get designated tips for the size of your design. Have that all planned out. Just in case I forget, I have this is pink. So I have the size tip that I want for my pink designs and stuff like that. So just make it easy on yourself.
Large tip.
Yeah, we have a large tip we didn't put in, but make it easy on yourself and have everything prepped beforehand. Let's see, what did Amy say? Oh, don't tell her that, she wants it. They said you should have your own show or series. Okay, let's get into the actual job now. So we are going to make a full batch. So that is 100 grams of egg whites, 130 grams of both confectioner sugar and almond flour, and then 90 grams of granulated sugar. And optional is 3 grams of egg white powder. So I have it all scaled out beforehand. I'm gonna put you guys at a better angle.
Wait, you already have the sugar?
I have everything scaled out. Yep, thank you. So I have prepped the egg whites yesterday. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I got some yolk in here. My eggs, have you ever had a batch of eggs that just do not crack well? This was that. So if the meringue doesn't work, we will crack some more eggs. I think I got all the yolk out, but that is detrimental to your meringue. I just couldn't, it was like one of my last ones, and I couldn't
crack it.
I couldn't justify throwing away all the whites. So I think I got it out, and we will see. This will be the tester. You'll know if your meringue doesn't get stiff that you have some fat in your meringue that's doing it. You're gonna pour that in. We just want 100 grams.
Okay.
So I've tared, you got it? I'm gonna let go. You can't put the pressure on the bowl though. Yeah, there you go. Wait, why is there 4? Oh, you already put, okay, go. Go for it, girlfriend. 100, 102. Plus or minus 2 grams, just fine with me. That's either, yeah, that's what plus or minus means. So a little bit under, a little bit over, 2 grams each way for your buffer is just fine. Great job. This is usually the hardest part. Those egg whites don't like to come out nicely. Okay, so let me rearrange. Yep, there we go. Whoopsie daisy. Yes. Whisk, indeed. Okay, so we're just gonna make our meringue. You guys can mute us. I won't be offended. I'm gonna look at the comments, but I'm just gonna go through the meringue as usual. We're not doing anything fancy, but we're not gonna add any color either to this section because we are going to whip till stiff, adding our sugar.
This is not a big
Adding our sugar when it's nice and foamy and has some structure. We'll add all of our sugar in a couple additions and then go till stiff and then add our colors, okay? So I'll let Isla, can you just start on low? Just kind of whip it up. Okay, 1 sec. That sound means our whisk isn't aligned. Okay. It's just gonna be funny. Okay, back on. That's okay. You wanna turn it to between a 2 and a 4?
That good?
Yep. Just gonna let it get foamy and I'm gonna put the camera up a little bit. And then we'll add our sugar and our egg white powder. I have 1 gram. It's not rainy today, so I didn't add all of the egg white powder. Yeah. We want it to be more foamy than that. Let me get that laptop so we can look at if people have questions. Do you want to put away the, do you know where the this goes?
Yeah.
Sorry. What? Yeah. I don't know what you just said, but go for it. Oh no, I'm using my iPad. Nope.
Ooh, how's it?
Okay, not foamy enough. I'm gonna turn it to, just to get it going.
Look at it. Mom has a look.
Yeah, I think I need one too. Amy asked if we've done a tune-up. I have not done a tune-up. Hi, Mary. And I really do think I need one. This one is 15 years old. I got it when we got married for a wedding gift. And it is struggling. Ooh, Teresa just did hers. How did you do it? Will you sprinkle half of that in? Yep. That's good. Back on. But crazy but fun. Teresa, I'm gonna have to message you after to see how you did it. Just a little bit of a whisk. You ready to put the rest in?
Yep.
Hi from Illinois. Hi, Judy. Just go for it, girl. Yep, and that's the egg white powder and sugar. 100 grams of sugar. 90 grams of sugar. I did 1 gram of egg whites. Okay, so now our sugar's in. We're just gonna let it go, slowly increasing as we gain structure and volume. Amy, you're terrified? Mr. Garlic Man, we are making macarons.
Mom, how does it look?
Amy, do you call your mixer Fred? It's looking good. We're gonna keep it at this till we get a little more volume. Yes, let's do it. Well, Celia, I'm worried though that if I did a live on it, we'd need to do a Zoom because I'd need to see everyone else is doing, because I don't want to steer anyone wrong. Teresa, you want to lead that?
Mom?
Yeah, you want me to do that? Okay. So, because I do no rest for our first Mr. Mixer. Okay, we need to look at that. because we do like no rest, I'm gonna turn my ovens on right now.
Looks nice. Right, Mom?
Yes, looks very nice.
Almost done.
Okay.
Are we done?
So the main thing is at this point, we wanted to not have any sugar. So like you can't feel the granules. And I don't recommend actually stopping your mixer if you're comfortable with this stage. If you don't have to, don't stop it, just keep it going. But there's no granulars left. And now we're gonna turn it up to 6. Between the 5 and 6. Frederica. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You wanna wash your hands? Yeah. What? Go for that. Please don't have them on. Wash your hands good. Georgina is your food processor. Oh my gosh, I love it. That one. And make sure you dry them really good so we don't get any water over here. Okay. We're getting some volume now. It's not just liquid. I see some striations, which is good. I'm gonna keep it though at a 6 to get more volume before I turn it up a little more. Amy, I need to start naming mine. What would she, 15 years in, I feel like she's been deprived. Sorry, Paige. Sorry. Okay, get them super dry. When you wash your hands, you want to make sure you dry them completely so that no drip dropping is going into our batter, right? We don't want any more moisture than we have to have.
I'm having my hands.
Good. It's taking a really long time to whip it.
It looks pretty good.
Yep, for the time's sake, let's go up. What's it at? We're going between a 6 and an 8. Trying to warm it up a bit. Cold eggs take longer to whip. These were at room temperature though for probably 3 hours, but it's still fairly chilly. It's 62 degrees outside, so. What was that?
I cannot really warm the some people though. To us it's very nice.
It's a beautiful day for us today.
Oh, the breeze helps especially if it gets too hot. And it looks, Mom.
Looking good. We need it to get way stiffer.
Way stiffer?
Yeah.
And you know how you know meringue stiff? Put it over your head.
Put it over your head. You're right.
I did not want to put it over.
No, it'd be so hard to do here. $72 and rainy.
That's very nice for us, 72.
72 sounds dreamy, but the rain we've had enough of too. Hopefully it stops raining, Mary. Or if you need it, that's good. I don't know. It's always hard to wish away the rain. 92, no humidity. Wow. That's crazy.
I don't want to go.
North Carolina's beautiful.
I know, but I don't want to be super hot.
We're almost there. Starting to really show striations in the middle, but we want it to be all the way on the outside. So I'm gonna go up to the 8 for the last minute or so. 77 sounds perfect. Ooh, 95. Is anyone in Vermont? That area? I hear the flooding has been awful. Looking good.
Can I just go to the head?
If you'd like to.
Yay!
We got lots of 90s and 70s. Degrees. All right.
How does it look?
It's looking nice. 98. Woo! Puerto Rico's hot. Steffi, good to see you. It has been a cool summer, right? We've got a friend from Wasilla. We just went to lunch at the Mexican place at Wasilla on Sunday on our way back from Willow.
To pick up our dog.
Oh, okay. So that's nice and stiff in the center. I always like to double check on the outskirts just to make sure. So I go around.
Hey, I want to put it over my head.
Yep, you can. And it's good. It's all stiff. Isla wants to put it over her head. 1 second. I don't, okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
Don't put, yeah, okay. There was like a tip, so I didn't want the tip to hit her hair. Okay, woo, we did it. See that tip coming out? I was worried that it was gonna get her. Okay, so when it's nice and stiff, you've probably seen it on TV, you can flip your meringue over and it's not gonna fall out. But we go a little stiffer than even that.
Hooray, you touched my head.
Okay, what we can do now is clear our space so we can, this is the kind of the crucial point, right? Where we're going to be mixing in our dries. Do you mind if I take the lead on this eye?
Okay.
So we're gonna, I like to switch my bowl to a wide-mouthed bowl because I can see better and just, I feel like I'm more in control. You don't have to do that.
There's no flour in this batch.
There's no flour. You are correct. It is flour free. It's almond flour though, and confectioner sugar, but it is gluten free naturally. You wanna just pour a little bit on? Pour about 1/3 on. Do you know how much that would be?
Yeah, so it'd be half and a, like that much.
Yeah, a little more. Ready?
That much. Yeah, that much.
Good. Okay. So you're gonna put a little bit on. Why is that wet? Weird. Okay. And
I
then
want to fold it.
you want to try to fold. So the main thing, you've listened to me a lot. So let's have Isla fold. Nope. You're not gonna push down yet. Nice.
This reminds me of how buttercream looks like.
Yeah, so we have a ton of mixing to do with all of our colors. So let's not overfold. Ready? Let's put more in. Just keep folding. I'm just gonna put it all in. So at this point, especially when you're gonna split your batter, you wanna be super careful not to deflate all that air we just worked into it. Can I take the lead for a little bit? Okay. So basically, she's doing a great job. She's just folding, and tumbling is what a lot of people say. So just kind of going around the surface of the bowl. I'm putting most of my pressure on the perimeter of the bowl and not the actual meringue. Cut through every once in a while, but not with like pushing. Iced tea with pineapple basil, yum. That sounds amazing. A ginger pomegranate mocktail. Excuse me, where is our drinks? Isla, you wanna get on that? We have some, I think we used the last one, but we had some spruce tip soda, which is really fun.
And really yummy. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious, delicious, delicious. It's basically only sugar with spruce tip in it. Spruce tip juice.
We're not really sure exactly how much spruce tip, like if they infuse
it's just
sugar
really,
water with it or what.
It's just super duper duper delicious.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're at this point. Always iced tea when it's this hot. Yes, I love iced tea.
Not when it's hot though.
Okay, so we're at this
Actually,
point.
I never tried iced tea once.
Okay. It is not flowing. This is not, you know, the point where you want to start piping, but it is the point where you want to divide and do different colors. So again, we're doing 4 different colors. So let's split our batter, thinking about how much we need for each design. So red, like I said, is going to be the most, so I'm probably going to keep that in this bowl. We'll need just a tiny bit of green. And then, that might even be too much. And then tan and blue. Tan is only gonna be a little bit as well. So this one might be a little too much green. Green. And some blue. So I'm just eyeballing here. This is enough, I think, for our red. We're gonna have red watermelon and red strawberries. This is a good amount for tan. The blue, I think we're good on. And green. Okay. Was this your favorite? You liked the gel paste for the green?
I did both actually. I'm just putting them down, seeing which one I think would be good.
Okay. Well, let's start with this in here. You want to go with this pink? Let's do rose pink
Also,
for here. Do you have tips on mixing powdered colors into? Let's do, mine never seem to incorporate fully. Let's do pink on this then, and powdered color. Thank you. Yes, Teresa, great question. It's always hard, right? You have to be super careful because it takes a lot of strokes, whereas your gel paste, which is nice that the sugar art just came out with gels, but these are just so nice for macarons, but it stinks when you're splitting your batter, right? So I'm gonna do like this much. I don't want a ton, but I might come back to it. Or maybe I'll put some, 1 second, sweetie, this is important. So you could get I thought I got it, oh here it is. You could get a little dropper and get some vanilla extract, which is adding some liquid, but it is something that's going to evaporate, so it's a little bit better than a different liquid. But I'm gonna show you without any liquid here. So I just tumble for a really long time, Teresa. Kind of like push it in and tumble. And I am not gonna deflate one bit until I see that my color is pretty even. Sometimes it needs some like pushing to kind of incorporate it too, but they can be, because they're activated by moisture, these these powdered colors, it can be tough to get them fully incorporated, especially colors like violet or purple. Those putting in later is really hard not to get streaky. French blue, really hard to not get streaky. So that's when I'll add, when I know it's a problem color like purple, I'll add a little bit of extract, tiny bit. I don't think we'll need it on this one, but if we see that there are streaks, let's do it.
What are streaks?
Streaks like this, but it's not fully, so we gotta kind of go fast because everything's sitting, but I'll show you in a second. So we've got it semi-incorporated, right? And yet we're not at a flowing consistency even. So we still have time to deflate and get it more incorporated. So that's when I'll start actually pushing. And this is a fun, more of like pink strawberry color. I like it. Pink watermelon. It's gonna be playful, cartoony.
We might put a little bit of rose in it later, but
I think this was, oh no, we did pink, right? We did hot pink.
So we might do a little bit of rose after, red rose after.
I don't think we'll have time to mix that in, but
Yeah,
that would be a good idea.
But we might put a tiny weeny bit of it in later. But we're probably gonna do everything first and see how it's going.
Sounds good.
Then we'll see how it is. Then we'll see how it is.
So that's really well mixed in. We don't see the streaks anymore. You just have to be super careful in that beginning stage not to deflate and let it do its thing. Just keep tumbling, and then you can get it without the streaks. But honestly, like, purple is really a difficult one, and it can be a bummer when you're doing it because it just needs that extra liquid. So I suggest a little vanilla extract or lemon extract, whatever clear extract or thing you want.
I'll see.
Okay. So this is our pink one. I have it written out. I'm gonna immediately put this away. Let me just make sure we're at a good flowy. Penny, shut your mouth. Okay, we're good. Taking a little bit longer here. Okay, after the pink, let's do some of the
Green.
blue. Okay, green. Gonna do the green?
Yeah.
Fold these up, whatever you're using, whatever kind of piping bags. Just make sure the air is not getting to your batter.
So which one should we do?
I just tuck it in, kind of.
Should we do the lime or the other one?
Which one was that for? Sorry, now I'm confused.
This one's
This is green. Let's show mint now. Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
So this is a gel paste. We don't have a ton of batter here. So again, you don't want to put too much liquid in that. So I'm just gonna do one drop.
Can I mix it?
Yes. Now, when you mix it, just kind of go like that. Does that make sense? Okay, let me clear this area for you. And keep it down on there.
Ooh, the mint looks nice.
Does it?
Okay.
Nice, good.
I think I'm getting too much on the side.
Let me know if you need some help.
I think we might have put a little bit too much.
I'll do True Brown, just a little bit. The Flesh Tone, which is an unfortunate name, is a really nice color too. That's Chef Master. AmeriColor, Chef Master, and the Sugar Art are my go-to colorants. And so we're just gonna fold, fold, fold.
This green is looking nice. It looks
Yeah.
like the grass. That's what we kind of want it to look like. Definitely looks like a watermelon thing, right? Doesn't it?
It does. It looks like the rind of the watermelon. Very fun green. So I'm just tumbling. I'm not deflating. And let's check on this one. Can I check on it? Wow, it looks really well distributed. Good job.
Thank you.
Just gonna tumble it to see if everything is evenly distributed.
I feel like we need more.
I know. I feel like we might need more, but we'll see.
We can always make a little more later.
Here, we'll take a tiny bit of the blue.
And it got a little bit
That's
in,
okay.
but that's okay.
We're just going to tumble, tumble, tumble.
Can I tumble?
I would love to do a little finish because you did such a good job distributing the color, but I want to make sure it's not deflated too much. Okay, you want to do some more?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll do the blue after this, and then we'll be ready to pipe.
Blue?
Yeah. I even probably put too much brown, but it'll look nice with the blue. I wanted an even lighter waffle cone look.
We could put a little bit of the touch of the other color in if we want.
Yeah, I think we're good.
But remember, you always can do it.
Okay, and let's do a little bit more. Always err on, do you need to cover the bowls? If it's gonna take a long time, like I probably should have, so they don't dry out. Because the thing with them drying out at this stage, and then you manipulate them again, it's just breaking down the batter even faster. So that's why you don't want them to dry out. So it would have been helpful to do so with it taking so long. Okay, I need you to, let's check the batter.
Now you can do the rest.
Girlfriend, perfection. Okay, we're gonna put that in with our green.
So, should we ask
Green.
the people if they want and which one they want?
Yeah.
So, I'm asking if you guys, which one would you want to do? This
Gel paste or powder?
Powder.
Powder, Teresa says. All right.
Powder, it is. Powder. I see lots
When you're
of
doing
powders.
little bits too, always good to have a bench scraper or a spatula, clean spatula nearby to help it down.
And so the powder is
Turquoise water.
Is turquoise like water?
Brown is good.
The brown looks great. It can be a little bit overcooked.
A little bit overcooked waffle cone.
Yes.
I like that.
So no matter what, you can always say it's a little bit
A
overcooked.
little too brown of a waffle cone.
That's okay. No matter what, we have done a good job of what we
We've done our best, right?
That's what that.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in just because it's a little, and let's get a little vanilla extract to help it and see
Vanilla
how vibrant do you want your blue?
I really want it.
You want it
really
vibrant?
vibrant.
Okay.
Really
All right.
vibrant. I love vibrant colors,
All right.
especially if it's blue.
Did you get any of this on the table?
I do not think so.
All right.
Vanilla extract, please.
Will you drop this on it for me?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna just do a tiny bit, not all of it, just 2 drops. 1 on, okay. Would have been better on top of the powder. It's okay. Let's get that moving. Don't want it to sit on there for too long. So this is the blue. We dropped a couple of drops of vanilla extract to get it moving. And
It's looking great.
activated. And again, I'm just tumbling. No pushing down at this point.
I love it.
You love it?
It looks so pretty.
All right. This is a
Also-
good thing to like gauge too if you're happy with the color, if you want to add some gel paste to supplement or more powder color. It's always good.
You can do what you want. Play with your stuff.
Make sure you're happy with it.
Yes.
Okay.
You can always add your sesame seeds and sprinkles later.
So
And sesame seeds.
it's always a little bit of a rush when you have multiple colors. You don't want the batter to be sitting too long, but like Teresa was mentioning, if you do cover your batter up with like a paper towel or a hand towel, it's going to give you a little extra time.
It looks great.
Yeah, no streaks, right, with that vanilla?
Not one tiny bit. No.
All right, let's hope we didn't do way too much pink and not enough of the other colors. All right.
Cross our fingers. And we hope we get also enough pink.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we did perfectly.
Can I?
Sure. Just kind of push it to right, Just a tiny bit more because you don't want it to go out. Okay, perfect. That's it. Perfection. Now put it up like this so it doesn't come out.
Like this?
Yep. Make sure the tip is up, facing upwards, like that. See the tip? So the batter's not falling out.
And all of them.
Everyone wanted powder, so perfect. We put
Great.
that powder in.
Cute. We did not do something wrong.
All right.
Also, I should have said this later. If you did want to put the if you did want to put gel in, you could have done that. We are totally fine with that.
Totally fine with that. Okay, so we've got our
Watermelon colors.
green and our pinkish. So
This
what I want to
one
say is with the template I made, it's not completely symmetrical. So make sure you have, each one has an inverse. So have one of your one paper and the other with the inverse to match it up once it's baked so that they match up well. If you only do one side, it's going to be a little lopsided when you try to match. They love you, Miss Isla. So I also like to have a scribe around when we're going to do a design.
Yay!
And I'm just going to go slow here. And
Can I do a few?
the template is underneath. You sure can. I'm going to show a few too. I'm just going to outline my watermelon.
Looks so cute.
And then I'll use the scribe to fill in to the edge. Some people are just so good at letting their batter slowly fall into place. I'm a little less patient, so I just
The
will
watermelon
use my
looks
scribe.
great.
The biggest thing is that you just want it to be
We'll do the green at the end.
even. So make sure you're applying even pressure so that they're not lopsided. So you don't, just letting it fall. Okay. Do a few, it depends on how dry your environment is. Use your scribe.
You can do tons of things with these. You can actually put if you have black sprinkles. I don't think many of you have them.
Yeah,
You could
jimmies.
Jimmies. You could put them on them instead.
I love that idea. Black sprinkles would have been perfect because those aren't as difficult as the tiny sunflower seeds.
Yep.
Or sesame seeds, sorry. So these,
Also, you could just put them little drawings. You can put the little drawings on. Also, you can put little faces on them if you even want to.
I would love to do some faces once they're baked.
On a few of them, maybe not
Yeah.
all of them. That might be a little bit too much. So we're just having total fun today. Like our imaginations, just do anything we want.
Exactly. The main
We
thing,
could do faces. We can even do little tails on the end of them. If we're gonna make like a, let's say, you could even make up. You can even, if you really want to be funny, you can even do a pizza.
ooh, a pink pizza?
A pink pizza if you want, with a green end on it.
I love that idea.
It'd be hilarious, but also be really fun.
So when you're piping, again, this is when the small tip comes in handy. I went a little out of the template.
And that's fine because it looks still like
Like a watermelon?
yep, like a watermelon.
You just kind of, I like to use my scribe to connect.
In that angle, it kind of looks like a hat,
Yeah, it does.
but it still looks like a delicious hat to me. Delicious.
Connect the corners. No, I like when some of the colors
Oh yeah,
gets,
because then it makes like the color actually between when it looks kind of gets like a brownish sometimes.
yeah.
Like a
So it has like a
brownish
yellowish
tint.
tint on in between these two things. So we can also put some powdered colors or like petal dust to kind of make it look a little shaded or different colored. Not now, Isla, after it bakes. But I mean, you're going straight for it. You're good.
It looks great, especially this corner. It looks like it's really connected. Well, it is really connected, but it looks like it was actually like connected together, like it was like.
Oh, timer went off. Okay, I'm gonna try experiment. Just sprinkle. And see what these. Yeah, you wanna do it? Sprinkle some and see what they look like. Yeah. I mean, that's doable. You could just sprinkle them on. If you wanted to be super precise, you could also get your little food tong thingies. What are these? Tweezers. And get each individual one and kind of like put them.
Or you could use.
Put them on like that, which I don't think I'd have the patience for. Or afterwards, just get your black food edible marker and put them on after too. One sec. I don't think this is worth doing like really. No more on that one for me, please. I don't think it'd be worth trying to position all of them, but it adds a fun crunch. You can definitely sprinkle some, but you have to be careful, okay? They love to bake with me, Mary, yes. Has anyone had good luck using freeze-dried fruits? So, Amy, with freeze-dried fruits, with my luck, they added chewiness to the batter once baked, and they'll brown your shells a little bit, like strawberry browns in the oven a bit, but it's fun. It adds some fun flavor. I did about 12 grams adding and took a little bit of almond flour out when I did mine. This was a lot of years ago, but I didn't love that it changed the texture, so I didn't do it again, but it's definitely doable. It just does brown your shell a little bit. Yep, you wanna try to pipe a couple?
I always won't do as well as you.
Oh, you don't know that. So I'm gonna flip the tray for you so you don't have to lean over. And you're just gonna hold and close this out so the batter doesn't squeeze up.
Not our first time baking some.
It is hard piping. You know what? If anyone doesn't feel comfortable making shapes too, you wanna just do a few circles, Isla?
Sure.
Yep, like, no, sorry. Oh, are you doing the watermelon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Let the batter fall out before you move. You're moving a little too fast. If you just let the batter fall. Yes, that's so much better. Yep, perfect. Slowing down really helps. Beautiful. Now use your scribe.
I'm gonna really need this.
Now the biggest thing with your scribe is not to do that. So you don't want to pull and ruin where it's laying on the silicone mat. So just work the top out. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay? That's good. You're doing great.
I bet the ends are easier, kind of. Right?
Yeah.
Because you have already something to help you with it, like not to go with it.
Yep. Okay. So we've got some watermelon here. You keep working on that. I'll do a couple more and then we're gonna move on to our strawberries. So we've got 3 on this template and this 3 on the
And then we're saving
inverse.
best for the last.
Ice cream.
Ice cream, we all scream.
the bigger your template is, the easier it is to get your design to look nice when you're learning too. That's okay. So
should I
if you
wash
need
it or
to,
something?
nope. If you need to, just make bigger templates.
This is green, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yikes, we're running out.
We don't have a ton, so don't go too hard.
I probably try.
Okay. All right. I love it. Now use your scribe to kind of put it together.
Oopsie.
Well, go wash your hands and make sure they're super dry after that. Okay, guys, we're gonna move on to a different design. Thanks for your patience. This almost looks like a strawberry, Missy, because of how pointed it is. You did a good point.
Thank you. I'll put some more sesame seeds
Perfect.
because we need sesame seeds, and sesame seeds are, we need sesame seeds. They need us to eat.
Whenever you're gonna bake, just make sure you take that paper template out. You don't want the regular printer paper to go into the oven. Once you put all the seeds in, we can bake this tray.
So how are we gonna take it out?
Take what out? Take them from underneath? I'll show you.
We flip them over or something? But somehow
Do you mind if I do this? Sprinkle mine?
Yeah, I wanna do mine more pretty. Yeah, let's get some.
She's more precise than me.
That one looks pretty good. Just got a few more at the ends.
Okay, so just kind of flip over and take out.
It's actually very easy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for yours. I think they'll match up really well.
This is definitely. Oh.
All right, we gotta move on. You got that? Okay.
A few more.
You more? You don't have to tap it out. It's not gonna ruin your design. We're gonna bake these. I start it at 300 to preheat, and then I'll put them in the oven and decrease my oven to 275 or 280 in this oven, just to keep the internal temperature at 300.
Good.
That's my goal.
Wait.
300, 305 when you have an air bake tray. Good?
One.
You got a seedy watermelon, Missy. All right, we're gonna put these guys in, and then we'll start the next design.
And should we put a tiny bit of them on the strawberries? Because sometimes they do have a tiny bit of
Yes,
seeds.
the black seeds are on strawberries as well.
Well, they actually have tons and tons of them.
Yeah,
but
you're
they're
right. That
super
would take a
duper,
long
super
time, though.
duper tiny. So we might just put like a few on to make it look like them.
Okay, so I have a timer. Let's get it going. Strawberries, because our batter, this whole time our batter is also sticking, right? So I gotta test a couple of these strawberries before I know exactly how I'm gonna wanna pipe them. But I'm probably not gonna do this bottom row, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I just want my template not to be in this like crease, and I don't wanna have lopsided macarons from the crease of this pan. So here we go, pink.
Probably not going to have as much of these as the watermelon.
Yeah, we'll just start from the middle and kind of fan it out.
Can I do some with the strawberries?
You bet. Let me just get a kind of a hold on how I want the design to be piped. Okay, So 1 second.
Yeah, that's gonna be really hard. Actually, looks kind of nice. It looks
Yeah,
really nice.
I think that will be good.
That
So
looks
the
good.
template, I'm kind of just using it loosely and kind of did the motions of what the template says. And then I'll use my I can probably do a little less pressure because it's a little too fat for me. Oh, I like it, Isla. So it's, the green is a little too much, I think. I'm gonna bring it down
It looks great though.
onto the strawberry to make it a little bit, there.
Ta-da!
Boom, strawberry. Okay, let me do a couple more and then you can do it. This one is inversely, it's proportional. Symmetrical is the word I'm looking for, so you don't need to print out 2 of these.
2 of them.
Yeah, so on our watermelons we had basically a backwards design as well, so that they would match up well.
Why do we have more? Why do we have one over there?
That's the cones,
No,
the
one
strawberries.
over there.
We didn't need that one. Okay,
Sesame seeds.
and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the thing with the watermelon, because the green can get a little bit unpredictable how it spreads or anything like that, I usually just do one side with the green and then the back of the cookie will not have the green, so they'll match up well, if that makes sense. Sometimes little tiny details, which these are not little tiny, but they're not, I'm not staying on my template well, so they're not gonna match up perfectly, so just don't do them, right?
You can do how you want them. That's
Yeah,
You can do your imagination.
just kind of, it takes the pressure off.
And the sesame seed got a little bit too close to the end.
It's perfect though. Just bring it down. All right,
I hope the sesame seeds
Now,
turn out really nice.
let me do 3 as well without the green, and then it's all you. You can do those ones, okay? Does that make sense?
What happened over on that one? The middle.
I just have a piece of paper over that one.
I'm not doing any of the green, the little ends.
You can do it.
Oh, I get it.
So now they'll pair up without that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. But then I'm like, that also makes sense if you cut off the top of it, right? Right?
I don't understand. Cut off
If you cut the top, some people cut off the top of the strawberry.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. All right. So do you wanna pipe a strawberry, Isla, and then we'll show the cones?
Yes.
Do you want the back to have some black on it?
Black?
Some of the seeds.
I don't know.
Okay, you start piping.
I'll figure it out.
So here's your. Let's do this one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
and this
do.
one.
That's
You want to do one shell, so one with the green, one without the green.
Yeah.
I think I'll add some. Oops, I'm so sorry. Gotcha.
Yeah, that would be good. I think that's a really cool idea because then it looks more like a actual strawberry.
Yeah.
Right now it doesn't because now I'm just gonna. Actually, I should put this back. Looks like we got a little bit too much red.
Too much of the pink.
Yep. Don't know about the other stuff there. Hope we
Okay.
did. Can I?
Yep, you sure can. And then, why don't you finish that? Teresa asked, what is the best way to make a template? And I like to either try to draw it on my iPad in notes. I don't have like a special, some people will have like a program. I'm not sure which program, I don't know what it's called.
Green.
But it's okay. But there are some programs where you can probably draw a design really nicely. I just use notes Nice. I love that. Perfect. Yep.
Now that I'm gonna with that I'm gonna draw the tips by
Perfect.
this. Should I
Yep. Clean it off. Perfect. So I just use notes, and then if you have like an iPad, you can use the little pen that they give you or that you have. I just use my finger, which is why the watermelon is a little bit weird. I also like to get images from like stock images that are free from the internet, and then I'll doctor them up so I have an outline, and just kind of copy paste and then put them onto my pages and manipulate them from there. Nice, Isla. Another thing is you don't want it to get too thin, because that's all going to not develop feet when you like spread it too much.
I know, I think I'm gonna add a little bit another layer or so.
Amy, I know. I'm trying to have beautiful patience. You're doing a good job, Isla. Okay, any adjustments for making max at higher elevations? Judy, yes. I've had some people in my classes, my Zoom classes that are at elevation, and we found what was helpful is adding a little bit more egg white into your recipe. So, you know, like 7 more grams of egg whites for the 100 grams. At elevation helped a lot. But yeah, so, and then baking, some have had baking at higher temps help, some have had baking at lower temps help, so that part you kind of have to figure out with your oven. Shush. Any adjustments for making max at higher elevation? Okay, I think, yes. So Amy, so when you did your, you want to do one more with just the pink?
Yeah.
I love, that's like super fun.
It's like the big strawberry. I did that because it reminds me of the big strawberry that Nana gave. That was a huge strawberry that Nana gave us. It was like the size of a small strawberry, a regular size strawberry. It was like if you cut it into 3/4, the one of the thirds was like the same size as
like a regular strawberry.
This macaron.
Really?
Yeah.
It's huge?
Yeah, that's how.
Must have got them at Costco. They grow them big there.
But it was just that one for some reason. None of them were so big.
Amy, I am trying to remember. I think I was just asking about your freeze-dried fruits and just saying, oh, you had done it. And yeah, it gets really chewy, right? What tray mat combo is best for no rest? For my macarons that go into my big gas oven, I use air bake for no rest. And then that's gonna be super thick. So the problem is gonna be it's gonna take longer to bake than these ones. So that's the problem with that. But it's gonna be perfect. Just leave that alone.
I like a little bit soft.
Perfect. She likes it softer. It's gonna be perfect. The ratio of the bakes. Penny, you gotta be quiet. No bark.
I like sticks.
We gotta get those in though, sweet girl. Okay? So, nope, we don't like the batter.
And I wasn't.
Not like it's gonna make you sick, but it's just
It's unprofessional.
unprofessional. I like that. Oh, seeds. Put the seeds on quickly, girlfriend. We gotta get moving.
Seeds.
Our blue batter and our tan batter have sat for a very long time now, so I will be surprised if they turn out. Gonna flip our tray.
Not as nice, but it is still a full taste no matter what. That's what matters. It's not like this is for a competition.
Right? Our watermelons are looking very nice. I can't wait to show you. Okay, you ready? Putting these in our toaster oven.
And I'm washing.
And then, so Celia asked about the best combination. So for the gas stove, like I was saying, I like air bake for no rest with a silk pat, just because the silk pat keeps the
Oh, they look so cute.
design best. And then also with my toaster oven, Penny, stop. With my toaster oven, I like to use my black steel, like French steel pan with a silk pat. And it's on, my toaster oven is on convection setting. Okay, we're finally here. We're at the last design. Let's hope that our batter is okay. And this is going to rest. We're on a regular aluminum tray now. I like to show all the different things, and we'll have these rest. I was hoping to be done with these earlier so that they could rest while those bake, but we are trying to figure out our design, so it's taking us a little longer.
Is this blue or is that?
This is blue. Let's go with let's do the cone first.
Okay.
Let me put this down actually a little bit, and then, oops, sorry.
I'm done.
Ready?
The cone will look delicious.
So let's go with our cone. And then we'll kind of drag our blue through it to make our little cute cloudy appearance of our ice cream.
Can I do a cone?
You sure can.
They look so cute. I think it may be a little bit fatter though.
You want them thicker?
No, I mean bigger. Like longer.
Oh, you wanted like a bigger template?
It's just the cones are too small. The cones are looking, they look really small.
Yeah, okay, here. You can do a couple. Do all 3 of those. Sorry, just moved it. And then we will put our blue on top. And these are symmetrical as well, so you don't have to worry about an inverse template. Beautiful. Okay.
Now let's get the blue.
Let's see how the blue is best gonna look. And it's like the whole thing with trying a different template is it's gonna take a couple of turns to figure out what feels best for piping, because so many people have different piping ways. I'm gonna try a big circle and then 3 little circles underneath. Ooh, this is so blue. 1, 2, 3. Big circle.
Yeah, this looks
1,
amazing.
2, 3.
I love it.
You do? This was Isla's choice.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, Missy. And then you can do the last 3.
Hope we don't run out of blue.
I know we are, so there we go. Be careful of not to touch the cone part.
No.
We have enough.
This would be hilarious, but not hilarious at the same time. If this was the only one that we didn't have enough for.
I know, your favorite part. I'm sorry if I didn't do enough blue.
I knew we had.
Oh, Isla, it's on. Okay.
Oh, yikes.
That's okay. Keep going. I don't want you to be deterred. Come on. It's fine. It's just cookies.
It's macarons, not cookies.
Well, they're a type of cookie.
I wish we did the more bigger ones first.
Sorry. Construct this cookie. Oh, girlfriend, you gotta be careful.
I'm doing good, guys. Great.
It's not fair that I gave it to you when it was almost out. It's harder to pipe when it's almost out. I'm sorry. I just kind of push down at the base when it's like this. And then 1, 2.
And we did miss.
3.
So let's try to make these more nice by
All right.
putting it more.
Do you want sprinkles on them or no sprinkles?
Yes, sprinkles. Not right now. Just need to put a little bit more.
Got some rainbow sprinkles. Just right on the top, I think.
This one looks nice. I think that one's good. So that's what I should say is nicely done.
Nicely done, Isla.
Now let's.
You want to try some sprinkles? Try to fix this one.
Nice crunch will be on the top of it.
Okay, I think I saw, oh, that's red, white, and blue. That's a fun one. See the brown, I should have used the flesh color, which, sorry, it's not the gel colored one. All right.
And can I
What'd you say? What'd you say?
more?
More sprinkles? Okay. All right.
Can I put the rest in my mouth?
Well, do you wanna add one to that one even though it got a little messed up?
Of course.
Templates.
Mom, can I put the rest in my mouth?
Sure. Slide the template out. So here are our ice creams.
And I hope you had great time making the ice creams and the.
We have some
waffles.
more. So I'll just do circles.
And here are the watermelons coming out. Let's see how they look. Ooh,
They
nice.
smell done. Let me go get them out.
I'll go wash my hands.
Okay.
Just in case we're decorating a little bit.
Here are our little watermelons. I'll have to take them off. Their feet are really small, but they're there. So you can see them. We don't have the buttercreams yet, but we definitely want to do
Cotton candy,
cotton.
watermelon, and
I don't know where that accent came from, but cotton candy, watermelon for the watermelon, and strawberry for the strawberry.
yes. And what are we doing for the syrup? Why are we doing syrup?
We have extra batter. We're not going to waste it.
Can I put some of the? Can I put some batter in my mouth?
No, we don't put the batter in our mouth.
Please.
That's not going to taste that good.
Why? Just a tiny wee
Isla, please,
bit.
you're not a baby. I don't like when you have that voice.
Fine. Can I please have a tiny bit?
Nope.
Why?
All right. So I think there are some questions, but let me just use the rest of our batter and then I'll look at it.
Are we gonna do 4?
What?
Are we gonna try to do 4? Or just 2?
4 or 2 what? I'm sorry, I'm not understanding.
Just do 2.
2 what, sweetheart?
Like this macaron.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's like all the, I think we have a good amount of this, so I might have to do a whole nother tray for the pink. Ooh, we could have done, oh wow,
We could have done pink for what?
ice cream.
What do you mean?
We could have done pink ice cream since we had some of the brown. You know, the blues didn't work out. Oh well. All
Leave it
right,
in my mouth?
stop with the mouth, please. Oh, children. Okay, so that has to dry because it's on a regular aluminum pan. Sorry about the mess in the background. Then we have our strawberries coming up and happening here. And they're almost done. And then the ice creams will come together. If you guys want, with the designs, I mean, whatever you guys want, just summery, you can definitely add colors with like petal brush for dimension, or faces like Isla was saying earlier with your Chef Master edible pens or AmeriColor edible pens. Did you put on your face, girlfriend?
No, I was pretending to gel my face.
Okay.
Like pretending like to do that.
Mayoko is here. Hello. Lisa, trying to roll out the dough was a challenge in the heat. Okay, let me go back up. Let's see. Lisa made croissants yesterday and used many. Oh, good. Lisa, how did the lamination turn out when you were rolling, after rolling? I'm making pudding with my son. Oh, I love pudding, Jello, our favorites. Nope. No, thank you. Can you wait for me and not try to sneakily do something? Thank you. Okay, how do you know which ones need to be inverse? So, Teresa, if you have a design that's not completely symmetrical, then you need to have, basically, you can either like flip your design around and trace it from the back of that paper and have it there, and then do an inverse of it, right? Or else it's like one a little bit to the side, then when you pipe all the same ones, when you try to put them together, it's gonna go on opposite sides the little bit. Like say this is my watermelon, right? My two sides. You put them together and it's gonna go over this side a little bit and over this side a little bit. Does that make sense? So on the paper I have one way on one paper and then the inverse on the other side of a different paper, and I just fill out each equal amounts on each paper. Okay, I felt like I was saying it wrong. It's probably just my nose playing tricks on me, but to me, this smells like strawberry, just because I'm seeing them. Okay. Always hard not to micromanage. I'm putting a lot of effort into that. Once these cool, I can show you guys them put together. And then obviously sparkles or anything edible, glitter, those types of things are always fun to add to these designs too, just to make them stand out. All right. I'm making pudding. Okay, did that. I would love to get one. Lisa, yeah, it's hard not to just want to always do croissants now that we have the laminator. Northeast. It's been hot there. Oh my gosh, in the heat, croissants, yeah. I prefer to do them in the fall and winter when it's not too hot. How much stiffer do you keep the batter when you are doing character macarons? Mary, good question. You don't want it super runny because then your design might not keep, right? Especially, like, usually I don't even tap my trays with a design because I don't want it to spread more. So I still get it flowing, but I want to make sure that it has a good volume still and it's not super fast with its flow, because then I know it's gonna spread a lot once I pipe it. But I don't do it too much different. If anything, I'll err on a little less macaronage, but I keep it about the same, because I like, when I pipe, I like to have to kind of tap my tray out to have the little nipple after piping to settle. It just is where I like to macaronage too. I don't like my macarons super thin personally, like these ones kind of turned out to be, which is fine. I just like a little bubble more to them, a little bubble, a little extra lift. So that's why I macaronage a tiny bit less probably than a lot of people do. And I don't see any trouble with that, like with my insides. But yeah, so to answer the question, I macaronage to a flowing consistency, but it's still really nice and thick and has some volume left. So I know it's not gonna be too thin and spready when I pipe. Yeah. Let's see, trying to roll out the dough. It's a challenge, nice. What fillings do you think? So the fillings, we're gonna do watermelon. We need to get some like watermelon emulsion. I don't have any right now. And then strawberry, I'll do my freeze-dried strawberry probably, buttercream. And then for our, we'll do cotton candy for the ice cream cones. Lisa asked if there is a special brand of sprinkles. No. At one time, I got some fancy sprinkles and they're super fun and they taste great, but they're just so expensive, especially if you're selling your goods. Like if you're just making them for fun, it's worth it. It's really fun to have fun sprinkles. From a overhead standpoint, fancy sprinkles are just not specifically the brand fancy sprinkles, but like nice fun sprinkles are just too much. And so I mean, these are grocery store Betty Crocker. You can make your own, make some royal icing, do different colors, and then pipe them into lines and then cut them up into jimmies. Yeah, I say I just love rainbow sprinkles. So that's what I use. I don't really mind the brand. Okay. Let me see if I can grab some. So Lisa, yeah, some of the fancy sprinkles, because they're a combination of different, like you have those big pill-like shaped sprinkles, and then you have little nonpareils, or however you pronounce that word, the circles, all those different things. Sometimes they'll bleed through, sometimes they'll sink. It really depends. If it's like a candy, they had this like cool ghost collaborate, like design one, and it was like a full-on cookie. I mean, not cookie, a full-on sugar candy. So you had to like suck on it in order for it to dissolve, kind of like a gobstopper, if anyone likes those. Those sink. Don't put those on. Sometimes I'll put them on a frying pan, my sprinkles, and just kind of toast them to see what melts. And if it melts, then don't use them. So here is our watermelon. See how small those got? I should get.
Are out.
Yeah, one sec. They're all hot, so don't touch for me.
Are they paused or are they still going?
We're still going.
Okay, good. So why are they not in the oven yet?
Those are drying still, so we'll have to wait on those. But I did just want to show some of the watermelons. And if others eat these, now that they're baked, I should have gloves on.
Now, can I put gloves on?
If you want, they're going to be super big for you, but I did grab you a pair. So these were the ones we did, no rust watermelons, and I'm just sort of peeling back to get them off the mat. So I'll show you guys how I do that, because I don't always have that part on here. So I just sort of peel it back so it comes off easier. You never want to just like, if it's not coming off automatically, like super easily, you don't want to just like pop it straight off, or else you could get some sticking. So I just peel it from it. There's all those, once there's all those reels that people like flip them all the way over and then peel that back. That's cool too. Yep, you wanna try? Oh, nice. So we do have inverses. We kind of have
air
to.
bubbles.
Oh yeah, a little air bubble on the bottom.
Very, well, relatively big air bubble.
Relatively big air bubble. Ooh, I want the Amaretti cotton candy one. I hear it's good. So we've got some weird feet on this one, but we got feet. And once you fill them, do I have a? Sorry, I saw a. Once you fill them too, it kind of takes away the look of the feet on feet, so it helps. But
Nice.
we got
really
feet all the way
sharp
around.
Point on this one. Nice sharp.
Oh yeah,
point.
is that the one that's yours?
I don't know.
So
No, it doesn't.
we can definitely, because this one doesn't have. You don't like the passion fruit? I liked that, Lisa. I think I liked the passion fruit, the compound one. We could have used more on this one, but that'll be the front. Super
And this
cute.
one has almost no, just tiny weeny little air bubbles and barely no sesame seeds. So maybe the sesames actually made them more air bubbles.
Maybe. Here's our strawberry. It's a little wonky with the the top, but this is the back. This is the front. So then you don't have to worry about matching these up perfectly.
And
These are good. These would be good to have like a face on them to make them more cartoony since they don't look super superb up top.
I'm gonna show my big one.
Oh yeah. You want me to help you get it off?
Nope.
Oh, you got it off. Nice.
And so here is my big strawberry. Big, nice, huge strawberry is here.
Oh yeah. Show it a little lower. They can't see.
Back, forward. Looks really nice.
Let me show them. I'll show them closer.
Yeah.
This is Isla's. It looks better than mine. She's got feet even on the top, which is pretty remarkable with how much she manipulated it with the scribe. So this is the back and the top. And then this is your watermelon.
Yummy.
You did a good job, Isla. I don't see, is this the other one of yours? Yeah. So there's her watermelon. They don't match up exactly, but that's a good one to, can I open it up and see how the inside looks?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Eat it later then?
Yes. Oh. Pretty good in there.
And the green tastes great.
The green tastes great.
Yum, yum.
Is it, can you taste the colorant? That's my least favorite. There is a gap. But other than that, I mean, let's see how they taste.
Especially with the sesame seeds, I'm going to taste one with right with the sesame seeds.
What about the sesame seed?
But
Okay, so
also-
now you can't use those gloves because it went to your mouth. Okay, so they're not clean anymore, just so you know. You could take those off. Okay. Well,
My hands are pretty clean.
good.
I
So
didn't
maybe you
touch
should wash your,
anything when I was downstairs.
well, you should wash your hands again though.
Okay.
So that's our loot. A loot. Those are our winnings right now. And then let's see if these are dry. These are the only things that haven't baked yet. They look dry, they look matte. I have gloves on.
Can you give me that piece so I can try it?
Once,
One's
yeah.
still up with 3 sesame seeds on it. A little broken.
This one? Oh, you need to use your hand. Just don't touch your mouth to your hand. Just kind of, there you go. All right. This is dry. We'll start them and then I'll show you guys. Some of them are not as dry. We'll see if they, like this still is sticking. I should wait, but I want to test out my oven, see if they crack. So I'll put these in. I really just want to see these done.
Mom, I have a cool idea for some of the strawberries and the watermelon.
Yeah?
Since some of the since they have like strawberries have the cool like leaf texture, maybe we could like draw kind of like a more leaf texture on it.
Like an outline?
Yeah, like outline and stuff.
I like it.
And then on the watermelon, I was thinking we could draw like kind of like little like like
Penny.
sometimes they like have like little whites on them, like little like whitish like pink yellow. We can also draw that for the right?
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking.
So she's thinking we could do like a little outline. Let me get so this is Chef Master Edible Marker. I'm gonna do the thinner side.
Wait, there's a thinner side?
Yep, the other side has a thinner side. Just
Much better.
we'll play around with the design. We'll see how it goes. Faces. Ooh, you're going big on it. I like it. You could use this too if you wanted.
I like this. It shows up. It shows up really nicely on it.
Usually it's a little lighter. I have a piece stuck in my throat. Usually it's a little lighter, like right here. You could kind of do that with yellow or another pink or red even. Because it's not really looking exactly how it is, but could add some different dimension with edible markers.
You can do so much with it. So this is not exactly how it's supposed to look, but since Mom was doing yellow, I did pink just to show you the difference, which one you would
That's a good
rather
idea.
use.
This is Hollyhock Sterling Pearl, always a favorite of mine. So I just dip it in to the Sterling Pearl and then just kind of put it all the way around.
And can I do that? I want to see how it looks.
Yeah.
I'll do mine a tiny bit because I'm going to do a different design, a different way.
It's hard to see, but I'll show. It is sparkly. What happened? Oh, I forgot to tell you not to dip like that. So it gets everywhere and you just need to do a little dip and then she's going for it.
So you just do whoosh, whoosh.
All these powders and such are you just have to be careful. So like I'll dip in and then I'll dip in the top just to remove the excess and then kind of put it on. So I like the little
Nice shimmer on it.
Yeah, the shimmers are fun, right?
Shimmer.
You can use Baked Toujours when you're purchasing the Sugar Art products and you get 10% off. So if you guys want any of these, you can get a little bit of a little off. But we didn't do a very good job making them flat this time. Oh, the watermelon looks great. I like a job.
And for the strawberry, it's going to look really cool.
Yeah. We'll take a picture because this I know isn't the most clear image, but very fun. Different ways to.
Is the top supposed to be pink?
Is the top supposed to be pink of what?
On the brush.
No, I don't think so. Maybe it was used and then.
Some of them have like white or pink touches on them, so I think they might actually be pushed.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Okay. I think we'll stop for now because you're getting too far into that. You have to dust some of it off. Just kind of. There you go.
No, I'm just gonna.
Okay, the Sugar Art colors are amazing. Yes. Do you like them, Amy? Because did you recently buy them? I forgot. Yeah. Isla's fun. She's so artistic. I just have a hard time keeping track of everything when I'm on a live.
Once we draw.
Yes, Macaron Arts and Crafts. This is definitely, these are all going to be us eating them now. But yes. Okay, you've had them for a while. I haven't had to buy them in forever because they last so long. But I love them. I mean, that's a plus too. But I really want to try their powder. I'm sorry, their gel colors now. just to have on hand as well. But I mean, the powder colors last so long, I haven't really needed to buy more colors. So either way, okay guys, you've been so patient with us. I'm going to do, for those who are the VIP status, a recap. Although these don't look like the most beautiful things you've ever seen, I hopefully like some of the tips and tricks were helpful with like size of tips to use and how to split your batter and such. But yes, Lisa, they are super concentrated. I probably could have gone a little bit more with the hot pink colors, but I'm always nervous to add too much color. So I love that you only need to add a tiny bit. She just got some diamond dust. The ice cream cones are in the oven right now.
Wonder how they're gonna look.
Oh, the lighting is terrible. They are working out. How long can I keep my almond flour? Judy, I keep my almond flour for, usually I go, let me think about this. I mean, I keep it for months in the fridge. So, sorry, I'm crooked. But honestly, I freeze my unopened bags. I just keep them in my chest freezer until I need to use them, and they're good for like a year in there. And then I go through almond flours fairly quickly, but I'm sure in the fridge they would last like 4 to 6 months in the fridge. But I can keep it in its own little Ziploc, or if you have a container, just because these bags don't reseal very well. I've been using Kirkland just because in Alaska it's the most price efficient. Price efficient is the best deal. But my favorite is Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond brand. I hear Blue Diamond sends their leftovers to Kirkland, and that's where they source Kirkland's almond flour. I just find the Kirkland brand to be a little grainier, and it's not as smooth for my macaron, even when I sift. So I prefer Blue Diamond, but I'm not going to be picky when I'm not selling my macarons. They taste good just with the Kirkland brand. So I do find if you want a really nice almond flour taste, that it's not price effective, but keep saying price effective. Price efficient. What's the word I'm looking for? It's Trader Joe's. We don't have Trader Joe's up here, but they have such a good almond flavor in their almond flour. Isn't it good, Amy? Yeah. Trader Joe's has a really great flavor. Do you need to use a form of alcohol with the luster powder? Great question. So you don't need to use any type of hydration with the luster powders. It depends on the look you want. So you could definitely use, if I were to mix this with this sterling pearl or a luster powder, if I were to mix that with some alcohol, it would give more of a thicker look. Let me try to think of the word. Not transparent. When you're doing it with just the powder, with no water or liquid, it definitely makes it more just shimmery. But if you wanted a richer color, mixing it with the alcohol is good. Let me show you guys. Let's see if you can see if I can get an angle with the ice cream cones.
Really, really nice.
They're coming together.
No.
Oh, you can see through with it's not good to keep it open.
Wow.
They're coming along. Again, our shaping wasn't like superb, but that's okay. Okay, let me see more questions. Hi from France. Hi, Randy.
Hello.
I store my almond flour in an airtight container. I've been using King Arthur. Ooh, I bet King Arthur has good flour. I love their 00 pizza flour. King Arthur is just that's all I use for bread flour and all-purpose flour. I just haven't used their almond flour before. You like it, Lisa? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to know, Celia. What kind of oven is that on your counter? Terry asked. This is an Oster toaster oven.
Mom?
It has a convection setting. It is on my Amazon storefront. If you check out Bake Toujours on Amazon, it's Prime Day, so it might have a sale. I don't know, but I can put a link here. I think it's www.amazon.com/shop/bake toujours. It might be that. Not for sure. What, sweetie?
Can we have?
Oh, I like the lines.
Pizza night tonight.
Maybe we could do pizza night tonight. I'm out of our King Arthur 00 flour though.
Ma'am.
That's good to know. I'll have to try King Arthur's almond flour, Lisa. How do you like the taste of it? And Celia, I don't know if I was super clear with my wording, but if you if you want like a thicker coat of the sterling pearls, then mixing it with some alcohol and painting it on gives a really nice look. If you just want a little bit of a shimmer, then just putting it on dry is great. Isla's working on them still, and she's making different colors and designs. It's very fun.
This one right here.
Yeah, I like the green, the striations on the green. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's good because that's how it really looks. The outside of the watermelon. Lots of fun things you could do. Fun, like you guys said, arts and crafts baking sesh. Okay, so Lisa, you have convinced me. My next King Arthur order is going to contain their almond flour. Thank you. They said your Macs look great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Celia.
I love doing arts and crafts.
Yeah, she's my artsy one. I am definitely more of a circle girl.
Me?
I'm a circle girl.
She's a circle. I'm the.
You like to try new things.
I do.
You do. More flavor.
So hard to make them.
Ooh, that's good to know too. So even like in a frangipan, you could taste that almond better. I love it. Okay, I'm sold, Lisa. I'm gonna buy that. I like to order from King Arthur because even though shipping can be pricey up here to Alaska, their prices are still so much better online than in our supermarkets. Bread flour is like $10, and on their website I think it's like $6.99. Okay, yeah, Amy, I think we're all sold on trying the almond flour now. Okay, friends.
It doesn't seem like this whenever.
Oh yeah, you're right. It didn't come off. Good job pulling it off easily. We are going to clean up now and hopefully fill these in the near future. I need to find a store with some emulsions. Or amaretti. Oh, I forgot. We had been talking about passion fruit. And was it Lisa? You didn't like the champagne wasn't good either. Yeah. So I loved the passion fruit. So I like to hear that you didn't. It's just good to know. I did see good reviews on the cotton candy and wild strawberry for Amaretti. That's good to hear, Lisa, that you liked it.
Wait, you did a cotton candy one?
No, they were saying that the flavoring from Amaretti, the cotton candy flavoring, is good. So I think I need to purchase that. What I didn't like, there was so the wild strawberry, I saw good reviews, and then there was another one. I don't think it was raspberry. I don't know, but I didn't love it. It tasted just very fake. And champagne, I haven't tried their champagne, but I had Chef Rubber's champagne, and it just doesn't taste like champagne, which is fine. But it wasn't it wasn't bad. It just wasn't like singing, oh, this is a fancy champagne macaron. Okay, sorry guys, I'm like backtracking now, so don't mind me. Maybe it's me, but passion fruit tastes stinky. Interesting. I had a hard time with the black cherry and the peach.
Nice shine.
Mary, you had asked like what other flavors we do like, right? So Lisa had kind of mentioned good ones. That's good. I have a hard time with flavorings. I like a lot of the times it doesn't sing true. But cotton candy is such a processed flavor that, you know, I would trust that tastes great. But it's hard because I really like to just use, triple berry. That's one. I'll have to try that. I liked their pistachio. It was different. Amaretti's pistachio is not like a pistachio paste and super nutty. It was just like more of the
Penny, wake up, girl.
the pudding, like artificial pistachio flavoring, which I love pistachio pudding. So it was definitely different. Blue raspberry was a little artificial. Okay.
Blue raspberry is one of my
Could you use some of the cotton candy sugar in the buttercream? There's cotton candy sugar, Teresa? Yeah, Amy, I feel you. On some of them, like passion fruit, which I liked. Sorry, Lisa. Maybe it was a different compound one than that you had, but I'm pretty picky on the artificial ones too, because it's nice to be able to use fresh fruits or dried fruits if you can, but if you're a cottage food baker, a lot of them kind of you need to use the artificial flavorings, which you just have to work around and kind of figure out which ones you like. Like everyone seems to have their personal preferences, and then your audience will, you know, you can kind of hear from your customers, yes, I loved that one, one's my favorite, or not so much, which they really liked the passion fruit. But when you use the artificial flavorings, it almost feels like, oh, that's like not my own. I didn't make that from scratch. It kind of hurts the heart, and you kind of have to get over when you're selling. It's beautiful. I love it. I didn't see it right away. Okay. Terry, that's good. You liked all the Amaretti ones?
Mom, it's done. They're done.
Ooh. I haven't tried that, Amy. I love that you do the passion fruit yourself. Okay.
Lights, camera, action.
Let's make sure they're...
And I planned for
These are super hot, so they might not get to see them.
But I have a plan for them once they're done.
These are ice cream cones.
I want to make spaces on them.
This one got like smushed accidentally when we were piping it. Watch out, sweetheart. This is burning me. Woo wee! I hate when the oven mitt doesn't work. I needed this one.
I have to work with this speaker.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. I don't see any more strawberries.
These are still pretty hot.
This one never got done.
They're cute.
Shimmer.
They're cute. Yes, fresh fruit purees, and so many people are doing ganaches with their fruit purees as well. I just don't love white chocolate, so I have to make sure it's not too white chocolatey. So the fruit has to sing through, or passion fruit with milk chocolate is super good in a ganache too. Savory goose pate. What? Lisa, I think we might have a different passion fruit then. I don't think mine was water soluble. It was more like a compound. But okay.
That does not sound good. Water or something does not really sound good.
Yeah, white chocolate is.
Chocolate.
Ooh, that one's my favorite. I like the back. I like that. She did darker green, more like striations again, and it just looks really nice. Okay, so Savory Macs, how do you like them? Celia? White chocolate is so sweet. Yes, it's very sweet.
White chocolate.
Yes, it tastes like the just cocoa butter. You know, like there's no chocolate in it, so it just doesn't taste like chocolate.
I like chocolate.
You like white chocolate, yes. You love sweet. I'm not, like, I know I'm making macarons right now, but I need some balance with the sweetness, and I can only have like one macaron at a time. Bacon jam with brie. Yes, please, I'll take that. Celia is speaking my language.
What?
She made a macaron with bacon jam and brie cheese.
Bacon.
Isla's a big bacon fan.
I love
right.
I've always loved bacon donuts. Like bacon.
Bacon donuts?
Yeah, remember the bacon donuts that they had at close to our my used to be gymnastics place?
See
remember?
how bubbly they are?
Remember
Oh yeah,
the
I
gymnastics?
forgot. Yes, Voodoo Donuts in Portland.
Yummy.
So we've got our circles came out nice.
Perfect.
Even after the batter sat for so long, which is encouraging. Here's the pink. That's what I'm thinking. Donuts. I was thinking about doing bacon. Yes, that was Isla's favorite. They feel.
And then after that was the. Oh yeah, it was the.
Yeah, the green is nice. The mint green. That was
I can't remember its name.
pretty full too after sitting that long. The batter didn't seem to break down and kept its fullness. Sorry.
It's the strawberry one.
Which one? I'm sorry.
My second favorite was the strawberry one. My third favorite was the apple one.
Apple fritter. Yeah, apple fritters are so tasty.
Mm.
Okay, friends, we are keeping you for so long. That's pretty nice, right? The top kind of. Now I'm making a mess. But I'm sometimes when I have my batter sit for a ton of time, isn't it? Teresa knows the Voodoo Donut apple fritter. It's so good.
It's so good. Oh, Mom, can I have some?
Sometimes when my batter sits for too long, it definitely can get a little more fragile if it takes too long and your batter starts breaking down. So nice to see that these all held up. Yeah, now I need a donut too, Teresa. Let me see if I can pull off an ice cream cone and then I'll just be gone because I am taking up way too much of your time.
And my fourth favorite was one donut filled with buttercream. Yeah, buttercream.
Oh, was it creamy? Like
But no, it was actually
pastry cream?
It was butter. Oh, yeah, I mean
Pastry cream?
Pastry cream, I mean. So yum.
So here's our ice creams. I think we could make like lines with our brown. Our feet turned out nice. They feel very heavy and full, which is always fun. I think we'll make some fun faces on these.
Yes, with the black marker. Can
Well,
I
one
try
second.
it when it's
Will
done?
you wait for a second just until we leave and then we can kind of play around together? But while I just want to show them just like making lines, like a crisscross, like a waffle cone.
I'm gonna crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. We're gonna make an X, then look sideways, then do another X.
Well, I did not do that well. Somehow, doing just the crisscross was a challenge to me. But
Just them in the middle then.
yeah, we'll do something. But then like a little face. We have room for a little like kawaii kind of look.
Can
you know?
I'll show you. I can draw the face for you.
Okay, well, let's try it on one of the smushed ones first.
Yes, just in case.
Yeah. I should have tested that out on a, you know, it's not that hard to just do some cross lines, but somehow I messed that up. So I need to pay more attention. Barbie Pink Max. Oh, I love it, Amy. Is the movie already out? Because I really want to see the movie. But I don't know if it's out yet. I have not been online very much this summer.
Mom, where's the pink blush? Oh, over here. Pink blush.
July 21st is coming. I need you to wait.
Can you open
like
it?
I asked.
Can you open it, please? I'm going to draw little cheeks.
Little cheeks. Oh, look at that smiley face. Okay, remember, dip it and then dip. You can dip it and then just make sure you, yes, exactly. You get all that off, remember? So you don't waste a ton. Okay, the ice cream ones are gonna be cotton candy, Randy. We just need to get some cotton candy flavoring. There, she made, this was the one we smushed accidentally. So that's Isla's ice cream cone. I love it, lady.
Yay.
I think we could do even some like cutesy eyes, like when we do like unicorns. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Bye.
I'll take some pictures and show them.
Soon.
But we did little strawberries and some watermelons
Ice cream cones.
and some ice cream cones.
Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
Everyone got their strawberry templates. The VIPs got the watermelon and the ice cream cones. And I will give some tips, what I've learned from using the templates. I don't want them in your hair. That's gross. That's real gross. I'll send those who are the VIPs some information after the live. All right, you guys. Nice to see you too. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Of course, thank you guys for sharing too, because now I need King Arthur flour and some cotton candy amaretti flavoring.
We will miss you.
We will miss you.
Bye, everybody.
Best day at work ever. Thanks for joining, Teresa. It's so good to see you and everyone else. Lisa, Celia, Steffi, Naoko, Amy, Randy, Judy. Okay. I'm sorry if Amy, did I already say your name?
Yeah.
Either way, I don't want to just not say one person. So Terry, I saw your name a few times. Okay, Steffi. Okay, bye guys. I'm gonna be here for another hour if I try to get everyone's name. There's only like 16 people, but still.
We'll miss you.
Mary, there we go.
We'll see you later.
Bye guys. So glad you're here. Bye.